Hello, awesome art students. Michael here with some 3D lettering that is perhaps useful to you, and wishing someone a happy birthday. And it's going to be a loose 3D style. We're going to write happy birthday. And by loose, I mean we're not going to worry about these letters being perfect. In fact, we're going to even work at making them at a little bit of an angle. So we're going to start with the H, and we're going to create a stroke like that. And we're going to let these edges even cross on this. You'll see this can be kind of cool. And we're going to draw a little bridge across there. And now we're going to do just like that. See? Doesn't even have to be perfect. Now we're going to get an A in here. We're going to let this A do something like that right there. And you're just going to have the freedom here to not worry about everything being perfect. So that's the way that's going to work. Now for the 3D effect, we're also going to create a loose 3D effect here. And where we mirror these angles and edges, and we'll shade that in. This time, not worrying about perfection at all, sort of perfect imperfection. It makes these letters bouncy and fun. Like that right there, and then go back and just true those up. Make sure those corners are tight if you need to. Do a little on the edge, that'll help it pop out a bit. You can even do some extra hatching this way, just like that. Alright, same thing here, angle, 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 connect, angle. Feel free to just stop after each letter because I'm going to, I've got a lot of letters here to work through. I'm going to go kind of quickly on these. There's the A. That'll be dark in there. If I need to true up an edge here, I'll just do some hatching this way. Something like that. H-A. Now the P, let's see, I want to do have this kick out a little bit like that. Do something maybe like that, and let this come all the way around and connect up. I'll have a small center there. When you draw these letters, you kind of just got to let them flow. You know, have fun with them. I need to add a couple little overlaps here just to make it consistent. All right, and shade that in. And is this going to give us a little additional 3D effect here? I think it will. Alright, there's one P. And now we're doing a similar P right here. You know, so this one didn't turn out to be exactly the same, and that's alright. Do the 3D effect on that. Shade that in, a little bit of effect right here. Extra dark right down there. Not as dark there. Extra dark down on the bottom. kept that a little lighter so that you've got some light bouncing around in there. There we go. And now the Y. Let's do something like this. And now our angles. Just not being afraid to let them be loose. And extra dark in here. Whew, lots of letters here in the happy birthday, but we've got happy down. Now let's go for birthday. Something maybe like that. Let these be small. Makes it easier when we do the 3D effect. Come off these edges. Here you're just going to roll right off of that. Down to there. Connect, 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 connect. Those will go dark. And darker under here. Leave a little light on the side, a little light on the side, darker underneath. So you can use some hatching to true up that edge. Alright, and be a little bit coming down right under here. Right there. Alright, so rather than do a big eye, I'm just going to do a stick eye here. Just like that. And I'm going to, so I have room for all my letters, I'm going to let these letters overlap some. Come down with the 3D effects, connect the lines. Like that. Now the R's is going to be a lot like the P. So I'm going to create that same little notch that I have right there, and I'm going to come around with that R. I'm going to come down with this part. And then here I have to leave room to kick something out. So I'm going to have it just step out like that. And be kind of tight there. Again, some of this is just happening as I draw it. I'm going with whatever happens here. Shade that in. Yeah, that'll be just a little bit right in there. That'll get dark in there. Okay, now this is where the T can kind of fill in that gap. We could have made that R a little thicker, but we've got a lot of letters to fit in here yet, so this will come out just fine. 3D effect on that. Come down there like that. So I haven't been as loose with some of this in overlapping the edges, so I'm just going to come in and fix that by throwing a couple of longer edges here to keep this loose style. And so that inconsistency is showing up now, and I want to have that loose energy coming off of the birthday here. Alright, we've got an H to do. I've done an H up here, so I can mimic that. This one's going to be narrower. So that's similar. And we'll just let those lines overlap a little bit. And we'll come in and do the 3D effect. Like that, right there. Now, the D. Okay, do something similar to the B, except this just has one curve instead of two humps, just like that. Come in here, keep that pretty small, so we can go ahead and shade it in. Angle, 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 angle. It's going to roll right off of here, back to there. Again, don't mind being a little loose there. Go ahead and connect that. It's going to be dark. Fill that in. Because these spaces are all so tight that not all the light will bounce around in there. Okay, now we got another A, and we see an A up here, so let's let it overlap a little bit. We'll try to mimic that A, except make this one smaller. Something like that. Again, don't worry about going over a bit. You actually want a little bit of that. Angle right there, come down, angle right there, angle right there. By being loose, it gives it sort of that fun party feel, in my opinion, and plus you have less stress over perfection. So now the Y, we've done a Y up here, so again we know what that's going to look like. Something like that right there. Kick out our angles for the 3D effect. Dark on the bottom. Don't worry about little, even add a little couple extra effects there. Keep this one just as messy looking as the others. We're going to have a little bit going on in here. Might want to thicken that up a bit. And there, well, we pretty much got it. A really funky, fun, happy birthday that you can use on a card or something that you're making, obviously, for somebody who's having a birthday. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you had fun drawing happy birthday, that you can give this to a friend. We've got many other great 3D words that you can draw. And so check out the How to Draw and Paint channel, and be sure and subscribe to get all our latest and greatest lessons. You have a great day.